welcome to the Day 3 post-show here at the Volcom Pipe Pro 2020. We've gone 3 for 3, back-to-back days, and it has been tremendous. Kaipo Guerrero, along with Dave Wassel and Chris Cote. What are they, guys? Chris, what'd you think about it?
That was exactly the day we wanted, and that's kind of the day we expected. You know, Surfline and Kevin Wallace have been telling us all week long that it's going to go 1, 2, 3. And sometimes those forecasts can be kind of scary because you think there's no way. It's too good to be true. Today was that day that I think all the surfers would agree, you know, one of the best days we've seen at the Volcom Pipe Pro. And that's saying a lot because we've seen a lot of good days here.
All I'm going to say is that escalated quickly. That was some of the best pipeline I've seen in a long time. Thank you. Both the rights and the lefts, and the guys really came and proved the point that they deserve to be here.
Well, we started out with 144 competitors. Through these last 3 days, we have whittled it down to just 32 for the finals day. But we finished the day on a crescendo because we had our first perfect 10. We're going to give away a Yeti Tundra 110 cooler. And to hear from that perfect scoring ride, we got Connor Coffin down on the beach with Vaughn Deadly.
3 days of pumping pipeline, but it took right up until the last heat of day 3 to see the first Yeti 10-point ride. Connor Coffin, was that your first wave at pipeline this season?
Not this season, but this trip, I think, yeah. Got a couple little ones at backdoor last night, but yeah, I was stoked.
All right, man, tell us, how do you make that sort of miracle happen?
I don't know. I guess watching Koa, I thought he was going to go, so I wasn't even really looking at the wave too carefully. And then I looked back and he didn't, so I just kind of hooked myself over the ledge and dealt with it from there. And I kind of wrote myself off at one after the first kind of foam ball Bronco ride, and then the thing spit, and it kind of just propelled me over the next couple chunks in there, and I came out. I don't know. I was pretty surprised.
Well, I just want to apologise because when you go to watch that footage, you're going to probably see me and Sal having a complete meltdown. But your claim wasn't too bad either, mate.
Oh, God, I know. Disgusting. But I couldn't. You get so fired up when you make one of those waves. And when you're me and you don't get many waves at pipe, it's a very good feeling when you get a good one.
You've been watching the event for the last 3 days, obviously. It's tough to watch when you're in the last heat of the, seeded rounds.
Yeah, I was just frothing so hard the last few days. And I almost burned myself out watching today. I surfed a little bit this morning, just down the beach, and then was just watching every heat going, oh my God, I can't wait to get out. And then that rip kind of took over, and I was like, oh no, the swell's turning north. I hope it stays fun, because I was just wanting to get a heat out at pipe. That's why you do this contest. You always score, so stoked it came together.
Well, man, a 10-point ride in anyone's career is something to hold on to, but a 10-point ride at Pipeline is next level. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that was my first 10, I think, in my CTQS career. So, yeah, I'm fired up. That was really fun.
Awesome, mate. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thanks, man. Yeah, boy.
Well, there you go. Connor Coffin finishing the day in a spectacular fashion. It's been a spectacular day as a whole. We've had highs, we had lows, but we ended on a high. And now it's time for us to go through our picks for today. And some of us took the easy pick.
Hey,
what's your pick, Cote?
That was the easy pick. I waited to the last second because I'm a huge Connor Coffin fan. I mean, I think we all are, but I was just waiting. I wanted to get the overview, and I heard screams coming from the broadcast booth in the beach. I ran up to the TV out here in the little VIP area. I saw Connor Coffin from Santa Barbara, California, really just do some of the most incredible, I mean, that right there is something that does not happen often. We're talking about a miracle. The way that he grabbed the rail, it engaged somehow. I mean, that was not a makeable wave. He made the impossible happen. I'm stoked for Connor Coffin, and I'm really just excited that everyone got to see that happen, because what a moment. And like you said, the crescendo comes at the end of the day. Do not take your eyes off the screen, because something amazing is bound to happen, and thankfully for all of us, it did in that last heat.
Yeah, you got to be entertained by that. Dave Wassel, your pick for the moment of the day.
My pick for the day was Yago Dora. Early this morning, went out and just lit that heat on fire. This guy, I was kind of watching him earlier. He's doing all these different little movements, even finger wiggles. And right here, he came from way, way, way back. That is what you look at and what you dream of when you come to Pipeline. The young man from Brazil lit that heat on fire. It was the first legitimate 2-point score that went into the excellent rage. Yago Dora did a darn good job. Well done, my friend from Brazil.
RTMF all day. Florianopolis.
My pick, the 2017 champ out here, showed you why he's a champ. Soli Bailey went out there and had an excellent heat at Pipeline. Soli knows how to do it. He's won before. He's got that taste of a victory here at Pipe, and this is what he did. 8.53, backed it up with an 8-point ride. Excellent heat total for Soli Bailey, and he is going to be a contender for a second Volcom Pipe Pro title.
Well, I think it was safe to say it wasn't a fluke when he got the win here, but just that heat right there again proves that Soli Bailey is a contender anytime Pipeline's firing.
Look at our day today with our top 5 waves of the event. Connor Coffin with that perfect 10. Billy Kemper came out swinging 9-point ride.
And that's just it, right? Ayala Stewart and Geronimo Vargas, Mackay McNamara all did great. You say, hey guys, how come you're not talking about Billy Kemper? We're going to save that for later. We don't want to pump him up too soon. We want to see him swinging more.
We sure do, as we set up for finals day. But you know what? We do some good over here at the Volcom Pipe Pro. We want to wipe out our carbon footprint, about sustainability. We're a deep blue event. And with that, every wipeout, we planted a sea tree. And that is something that helps us wipe out our carbon footprint and also do good for the planet.
We've seen our fair share of wipeouts over the decade at the Volcom Pipe Pro. This year, Volcom and Sustainable Surf are planting a sea tree for every wipeout we see this year. This will help wipe out our carbon footprint from the event. Let's check out the wipeouts from today and see how many trees are going to get planted. And we'll save the planet.
Here we go. Planting a tree right here. Boom.
Oh, man.
That's a tree planted.
That's a risky tree to plant right there. I mean, the good news is we didn't see anybody getting carted off on a stretcher or anything like that. So all these wipeouts, while they do look brutal, we can kind of look back at them and enjoy them for what they are. And that's just pure guts and glory surfing.
And there's never a wipeouts section in movies anymore. This is just nuts surfing. And it's really these guys just going for it. Leila Yasuna.
Oh.
Like I said, the kind of wave that makes the dogs on the beach bark glad that they're all in one piece.
There you go. Thank you to Sustainable Surf and Sea Trees for collaborating us for planting those trees. Well, now we look through our crystal ball, and the crystal ball has been bright, Dave, because our friends at Surfline looks like tomorrow is going to be a good day and likely finals day here at the Volcom Pipe Pro.
And young Mr. Wallace was saying tons of surf still on hand, perhaps a little bit of strangeness in the morning, a little wind, perhaps even a shower. But guess what? You got a little bit of rain, you got rainbows, and come on, bring that unicorn name is Pipeline. Bring her out and showboat her around the North Shore, Chris.
Yeah, I love that everybody's ready and willing to just go for it if the waves get any bigger. And Pipeline, I mean, it can handle a couple more feet if the swell direction is right. So let's hope it all comes together for finals day. I mean, so far, this has been one of the best Volcom Pipe Pros ever. I'm not dropping into superlatives because the proof is in the pudding. What we just watched, the numbers we've seen come across the board today, it's a classic year already.
Yeah, that's right. And with that, finals day streaming exclusively on Red Bull TV at redbull.com. That's where you can see all the action, likely finals day tomorrow. If you missed any of the action today, you can go to Red Bull TV, Heat Analyzer, and you can relive the epic moments that we had today, Dave, on Red Bull TV.
That's the only way you're going to watch it tomorrow.
Yep.
Well, unless you're here with us.
Or
It's
if you
not a bad
like.
seat in the house, but definitely I've got it on my phone as well, and I'll be watching it there in between heats.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Chris, if you're on the go, you can download the Red Bull TV app for all of that content. The water channel where you can dive in to cliff diving, wakeboarding, surfing, live content, taped shows, so much, and you can take it to go with you. Download the Red Bull TV app. You'll be happy you did. What a great day.
I mean, one of the best, right?
I feel like I've been in an all-night rager. That was so much fun to be here in studio and the excitement of this area just surrounding us. I'm blown. I need a little shower. I need a little good night's sleep, but we'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully Pipeline will be too.
That's right. We're going to be back tomorrow, locked and loaded. 7:30 a.m. Hawaii time will make the call for a possible 8 a.m. start. Looking good here for finals day at the Volcom Pipe Pro. Chris Cote, thank you. Dave Wassel, thank you. We'll be back. We'll try to do it tomorrow. With that, we'll bid you aloha and enjoy today's highlights.
Day 3 of the Volcom Pipe Pro. Absolutely magic pipeline.
Right now, Pipeline is percolating. Do yourself a favor and drink it in.
Emil Zermatt, free falling from the sky.
All right, here we go. Sheldon Pajan pulling in, standing tall, driving through. Woo.
Here's Iago pumping in a beauty. Lovely barrel. Here we go, Soli Bailey, former champion. Backdoor, he finds the exit. And this well is starting to produce. Here we go, Ian Gentile backdoor. Firing right now.
Look at that, pumping over that first boom ball.
Look at what's happening. This is crazy. Here we go, Eli Hanneman, pipe barrel. He's coming out of this one.
Come on. Foam ball dancing. He is feeling it. This is amazing.
Here goes Tanner Hendrickson. Backdoor barrel, coming out with a spin. Former finalist, Wiggly Dantas, getting in just under the curling lip.
Well, Noah Dean pulling in, perfectly positioned for a backdoor bomb.
Oh, huge free fall out of the lip. That was a heavy wave.
Here we go. Noah Beshin stalling, grabbing rail, tucked inside, coming out.
Here we go, out the back in the white, John Bell. Nice little pipe barrel. Billy Kemper right back door. And Billy, the man Kemper comes out.
Oh, we gotta watch that.
He's picking off monsters out there.
Here we go. Oh, don't mind it. Styling Anthony Walsh.
Oh my goodness, a massive grower going backdoor, a Ritz Aramburu.
Look at this thing raining, finding a doggy door exit.
All right, here we go. Connor Coffin grabbing rail, in the pit, driving through, comes out.
Chris Cote here, and that's a wrap on day 3. But be sure to tune in for the finals exclusively on Red Bull TV.